Story time. I want to tell you a story of how I opened my third eye. I was able to meditate, see some beings here and there, some spiritual beings, to open my third eye. I was able to learn from people all around the world to open my third eye. So in this video, I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know about opening your third eye. So make sure you watch it to the end and like this video so that it can reach many other people. So how did it happen? When I was 5 years old, I could not see any vision. Most people usually say that, oh, they were born with a gift or something. I don't know why they say that. I think most of them were not born with the gift. I think they just try to be special or something. So, well, that's why I like myself, because most of you were not born with the gift, so you can relate with me. So if I can do it, I was not born with the gift, and I can prophesy like this, open my third eye, see angels, then you can use the same system too that worked for me, and you'll be able to open your third eye. Because if you are following the system of somebody that claims that they were born with the gift, since when they were born they could prophesy, since when they were born they could see visions, you can't use the system that they use. You can't use the same system that they use, because it won't work for you, because that system is for people that were born with the gift, that they could see visions from their mother's womb. But this system that I use, it's for people that were not able to see visions from their mother's womb. It's for people that want to start seeing visions, seeing angels from maybe age 45 years old for the first time in your life, or age 32 years old, or age 22, or age 14, 16 for the first time in your life. Because the first time I actually saw a vision, I believe that was I was 15 years old. Yes, that was 2016. I opened my third eye in 2016. That was when I saw a vision the first time. I was 15 years old then. Prior to that time, before that time, I could not see visions. I was like, where do they see this vision? This vision that they're talking about, how to see angels. Some people make videos about it, but they don't say anything in the videos. It's nonsense. They'll just say, I'm seeing a vision, blah, 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 but you don't know what the vision is about. So I got to the age of 15 before I saw my first vision. So if you are 15 years old too, if you are 45, 55, 18, 39, 33, it depends. You can see a vision too for the first time in your life, and you can start practicing and seeing angels too. I know some people try to argue and be like, I was not born with the gift. I could not see a vision until I started to do some practices. So what I did was this. In movies, I usually see people seeing visions, but in those movies, they fall down, they're in trance state. I mean, I'm like, I don't want to do it though. I've been hearing of different, some white garment churches that they can prophesy, see visions, but they fall down, as if they're having a seizure. I mean, I don't want to do my own like that. So I was searching for the knowledge. Eventually, I saw a book and some articles online on Google back then that talks about meditation. So I picked one of the articles I read. I tried it for weeks. Nothing happened. Different techniques. I tried it for a period of, let's say 4 months. Nothing happened, and I still continued, hoping that one day this thing will work. So I was trying different techniques until I saw another technique again, where the man was like, oh, you have to do your meditation like this. You have to focus on your third eye. I was like, third eye? What is third eye? I've heard of third eye in my village. In Yoruba, they call it Ojuinu. That is the eye of the mind. So I will say, Olojumetani, he has 3 eyes. Yes. So third eye is not a new concept. I don't know why most Christians are like, third eye is demonic. In my village, in Yoruba language, there is third eye. It is there. They just call it. So that man, Olojumeta, that man, he has 3 eyes. He can see stuff. That's the mean. Is that not third eye? That is third eye. Now it's in my tradition. It's in my culture. It's a normal thing that people talk about all the time. If you can see visions, they will say you have a third eye. All over the world, everybody knows that it's the third eye you use to see visions. So I decided to focus on the third eye, but nobody tells you the location of the third eye. In my village, they'll be like, the Yoruba people there, and they'll be like, the third eye is on your forehead. Some will say it's at the back of your head. So nobody really knew the location of the third eye until when I watched the video and it says that the third eye is here. But now when someone says the third eye is here, they don't really mean that there is an eye. There's an eye there. What they actually mean is that your awareness is at the front of your forehead. Yes. Because you see with your 2 eyes. You are used to seeing with your 2 eyes in front of you. So if you want to see with your third eye, okay, you should start your practice by focusing on your awareness in front of your body, a location close to where your physical eyes are. Because yes, it is possible that you do your training like this. You can imagine that your third eye is at the back of your head, and you can be seeing visions through that place. Okay, but if you do your training like that, your visions will be appearing at the back of your body instead of in front of you. Yes, it's possible. You can imagine that your third eye is in your leg. I'm telling you. You can even imagine that your third eye is in your elbow. So this one alone has broken down the lies that people say that, third eye is demonic. Because I can imagine that my third eye is on my knee and I'll be seeing visions through my knee. As long as that's how I practice, I'll be seeing visions through my knee, through the lower part of my body. You can imagine that you can see visions through your belly. As long as that's how you did your training, it will work. But the best place to focus on is at the front of your forehead, the front of your body, because it will feel natural since you see with your 2 eyes in front of you already. So I did the practice, and one day the man said, once you open your third eye, you can see in front of you and behind you. And I did breathing techniques, and I heard the sound like po, and I saw light, and I could see the front of my body and behind me with my eyes closed. The first perfect visualization that I had in my entire life. Now, I know some people say, should you hear a sound like po? No, you don't need to hear a sound like po. But I think I heard the sound like po, like something opening, like it's not really important to hear the sound, because other times I didn't hear the sound. But that's my own experience. Probably because I believe that you should hear a popping sound for your third eye to open. Back then I believe it's a false belief. You don't need to hear a pop sound for your third eye to open. No. But I had the first perfect visualization of my life. Third eye is visualization. It is visualization. You can visualize in front of your body, behind your body, left, right. You can see through any part of your body. Angels have eyes. Some angels have eyes all over their body. They can see through any part of their body. So there's nothing really demonic. There's nothing even demonic about third eye. Not even really. There's nothing demonic about third eye. So if you want to learn how to activate your third eye to see visions, to see angels, to manifest, you want to activate the different layers. There's specific third eye that can see names, numbers. The third eye that can see the past and the future. The third eye that can see through the human body, see through object. You want to see the third eye that can see, have the third eye that can see angels, because they are different. If you want to activate different layers of your third eye, because your third eye is like, it has different layers too. There's a layer that is very dense, that can just see the earth, and there's a layer that can see, X-ray. It depends. There's a layer that can see someone else's thought. You see their thoughts from their head. It will come out. You will see it. There are some third eye that can see the past. It's one third eye, right? But there are different layers. If you want to know how to activate all these layers, so you can prophesy accurately in your church, to yourself, to other people, so that you can be able to do it all the time. Now, I don't practice again. I don't practice prophecy again and third eye meditation. I've mastered it already. Once you reach a certain level, you will not need to practice again. You don't need it again. You've already mastered it. So 247, you'll be able to do it anytime. If that is what you want, then just book a call below or message my assistant on WhatsApp, and I'll teach you exactly how to do this. So if you have any questions, comment below, and don't forget, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay blessed.